Alright, the system is back, and you might be asking, what happened? Well, to put it simply, I went on a vacation, to which I even made a vlog about it, so if you want to see it, you can click the eye in the corner to see how much fun I had or something. And I gotta say, you guys really missed the system when I was gone. I kept getting comments, where's the system? Where's the system coming out? Well, here it is. I'm your host, Sharpwind, and today we'll be taking a look at some of the things that you've made. Alright, I know the last sentence I said is kind of funny because that's what we always do in the system. So how does this work? Basically, you guys send me your work to a Google form which I have here. Today we have 36 responses to react to and comment on. And if you want to participate in the next episode of the system, there should be a link in the description next to where it says submit your work here. Click it, fill in the form, and send your stuff to me. Now you can subscribe to the channel and like the video to show off your support, or join my Discord server where we discussed a lot of interesting things, help with animation, and it's basically just a really fun place. I spend most of my time on there because I like it so much. Advertising. Now it's not a real system episode if I don't wear my ultimate Sharpwind merch, which you can get in the description if you click the link. Yeah, we're ready to do this, boys. Let's start. And the first submission was sent by McLilocraft, and he sent me a render. Okay. This is what I'm looking at. The first thing I noticed is the hair. The hair is glitching. Maybe you should try an alternative method where you can use bendable bodies instead of items, because that would kind of eliminate those glitches here. Because the items snap and they break, and the body actually bends nicely. So I would recommend you use the body for the hair. It's kind of dark, like there's too much contrast to it. I would personally add some sort of fill light or the background light, which you can light the background, and also some fill light to make it more smooth. Like I talked about lighting before, you can click the eye in the corner to go see it. But yeah, also what I'm about is the composition, like the rule of thirds. It is kind of functioning here, but you've cut off her head and her arm, so it's not really a good composition if you crop the elements with it. Also, the camera is tilted, which makes it seem like something is wrong, and it's just not a pleasant thing, especially with the dark lighting and stuff. So yeah, keep an eye out for it. Hey, the next person wants my reaction. Just Soup, my man. Alright, let's take a look. I actually have some good news. I bought myself a new pair of headphones, so they don't disappear with the green screen like the last time did. Like, gotta say, it was hilarious, but I fixed it now. Alright, Soup, a random vine.
Just gonna check and see if the house is safe before I go to bed. Hey, are there any stabbers down there? No, it's okay. Okay, good.
It's not your vine, so I can't really say A for comedy because, like, you probably took it from somewhere. As far as the animation goes, I like the camera language here because, like, switching perspectives. The only thing I have to comment on again is the lip sync. You need to mimic the shape of the mouth, is what I mean. So when he says ah, don't make it more square than stretched. And the F's and V's should move the entire mouth upwards because only the lower lip is trying to sync to it. Practice the shape of the mouth, like the tone and stuff. Lear for the gamer and submitted a video. Sorry for any repeat scenes, I ran out of ideas. Now enough for the video. Okay, a lot of linear action, I can see this. Low frame rate, but I guess this is kind of the point, so it's like sort of a stop motion thing. Bandy the Ink Machine. I'm gonna mute just in case it's copyrighted, like I really don't feel comfortable with it. Yeah, basically there's not a lot of motion, and the motion which is there is linear-ish. Also, I'm not sure if the textures are meant to be this way. Or maybe it's just me, like, I don't know. Is this the official Bandy the Ink Machine look or something? Is this the resource pack? It's unappealing to me, personally. I'm not sure if that's the original or not. But yeah, like, there's not much motion anyway. Use less linear and overlap the action. That usually helps making the animation look more superior. Life. Alright, let's see what you have for me this time. I'm curious, because you always send some really weird shit. Like, no offense. Happy birthday, Dusk Star. Oh, microwave. I like the fact that the first thing starts with food. What's with the bubble head? Damn! So, what's this for again? Okay, yeah. Okay, this is the real life now. I can't watch the whole thing, that's the point. Like I told you a million times. It's a cake for Dusk's birthday. You're joking, right? Oh, I get it. It's actually, the video is the same length as the microwave thing, so it's literally counting down the time. That's what I like to see is there is overlapping action. The character is having overlapped body parts, but the posing is kind of off. So when he does this, the head is turning the other way. Like, there's really no purpose to it. The head should compromise with the body. They should make the motion together. Basically, I like the overlapping action plus the thing. It does look smooth, but the posing is your enemy here. Fox on Discord and Foxcat Gaming on 2 on YouTube. You can just use one username, it's okay. Oh, 7 seconds. I like this because it won't take much time. I was bored. Okay, I believe this is Blender. Okay, first person thing. Tripped, fell down. First things first, it's really dark. Second thing, since you're using Blender, you have access to the 3 rotation axes being animated separately. What I mean is, you should not keep the camera stop altogether, but just like animate each axis individually and overlap those. So the character doesn't do this, but it does this. You know? Kind of more smooth, like animate all of them overlapping, like lighting mostly, and this part here is not, I'm not really sure what happened. Like, if the viewer doesn't understand what happened, maybe make it so the viewer will understand. In this case, I'm the viewer, and I'm confused, is what I can say. The Hypno Alien, it still needs work, I know. Why don't you submit, like, already made work? I know these system episodes get filled up overnight, like, instantly, the entire form is full. But still, try to submit more work that it's already done. I can say, oh, you need more overlapping action here, and someone in the comment section is gonna say, yeah, well, it's still not done. Well, then why did you submit? You know what I mean? Blake Johnson. I don't even need to see the whole thing to know what this is gonna look like. Overlapping action, move the face more, and maybe turn them sideways. Don't just use one axis, use all 3, keep it dynamic. This face, what is this face? The posing though is stiff, you know what I mean? Practice posing. Heat. Next up, we have Pika Plays. I'm sure I've seen you in my comment section before. There's 2 Pikachus in my comment section, not sure which one you are, but I know this is the image I'm working with. But it doesn't show much. Someone is on the computer and there's a girl laying in bed. This piece of log here, like this wall here, like could take up more space, so be on the right. Then this character would fit in the middle and this one would be on the lower right. Drop the camera down so it makes it look like there's something more important on it. The motive isn't even watching the camera and there's not really much attention anywhere. There's just some message. There's some message missing to this, like there's not much value in it. It is tilted though, so it is kind of showing a sign of unimportance. Maybe raise it up to show them below all this. Add some fill light here because this face is kind of very dark. So add some fill light next to the camera would make it more illuminated, so it's more, have less contrast to it, you know what I mean? Power Boss 008. Power Boss. Oh my god, amazing! Why would you send me an unavailable video? Ninja Minations. Send me a render, I like those. What I'm bothered about is the posing. The posing is very stiff. Alright, so in a gladiator battle, who actually does this? Like, it's not some powerful posing thing. I don't know what to say to it. The facial motion is kind of stiff as well. The motive is too close, so it's taking up a lot of space. Like, there's not much space at the bottom and the top, so the motive is kind of very trapped in the image. Like, there's not much space for him to actually be here. The sword has a lot of margin at the edges, but the character kind of doesn't. So it moved the camera back and lowered the field of view, so it makes it look more important. Plus, you can capture the bow in the bottom right corner, you know what I mean? That would make the composition better. Also, the facial motion is kind of not really original. Like, maybe make him look at a certain point or something. This looks too generic. Definitely not a second submission. Music isn't copyrighted. Alright, someone sent their stuff twice. Wait. Ninja Minations. Hold up. This is the one I just commented on. Sorry, no. I see who you are. I know what you've done. And I'm not falling for it, you only get one. Flame Animates, thank you for liking my last work. Camera is tilted, these friends are gonna break up, something is not okay. Oh, I know who you are, I remember the proper logo size. I definitely know who you are. It's funny how you remember people, like, I don't remember the username, but I do remember you're the one person who had the logo being the correct size, and I really appreciate that, you know? Okay, maybe put it closer to the edge still, but the size is okay, like, I appreciate that, man. The camera is tilted, these frames are probably gonna break up, something is not okay. There is too much bloom. I do approve bloom on the sky, because the sky is brightly lit by the sun, but the intensity might be too much, because it's like, it's glowing blue, and that's slightly too much. Also, the contrast is too strong on these characters. Since they're outside, there's like a global lighting all around. Like the air and the fog and everything around you basically diffuses light. So this should be soft. Outside sceneries should have way less contrast than any other type of sceneries. Maybe the posing, they all seem to be doing the same thing. One arm down, the other arm up, except this one. Maybe move the arms like on the Y-axis more. So is it the Y or is it the Z? Like, I don't know, the blue one. Ain't not too bad, like the backpack could have a bit less space. And try to keep the floor on the lower third and the top of their heads on the upper third. And then the top third would only be the sky, basically. Somebody will say, stop Stop! Whew, I'm not gonna lie, it's getting really hot in this sweater, but I have to wear it for the video. Archer animator or Archer animator. Archer animator. Okay, Silent Hill trailer Minecraft horror animation. Okay, there is some move to it. Maybe the face could use more, but there are some more. Okay, the body is still here. Don't keep it still. Ooh. Okay, I like the camera shake and this. The moves are not that bad, actually. The moves are pretty well defined. I'm not too bad. I like the sound thing, like it's horror. Ooh. Lights flickering. Okay, repetitive motion. The keyframes were copy-pasted, which is not okay. And yeah, so maybe some more motion. Basically practice, you're doing pretty fine. 13, cubic relzi. Cubic relzi. Let us see what is going on. Flat lens, first mistake. Don't use those. Too much saturation, eyes are burning. Oh, I like the stop motion thing. Oops, wrong suit. It's the same. Oh, it's not. I'm probably not the only person who is bothered by the fact that this animation is using Comic Sans as the font. You might be new in this, but you never use Comic Sans. Comic Sans is like the devil of all fonts. We shall not talk about it. Alright, I don't even know what I'm watching at this point, so it's basically like a meme or something. I was trying to give some constructive criticism, but then I saw it's like, oh, it's one of those videos. Binky214, show me Binky. Important video. It's probably a meme again. I bet. Yup. Look down. Oh, how dare you! Alright, alright. I'm not even mad. Got me! Oh, damn! Dr. Nexel. What's with the... Headphones are weird. It's a render. Oh, wow, I did not expect that. Like, I like the sky thing. Ooh, Jesus, I gotta take some time to examine this first. Like, that's not bad. Alright, so I like the long format thing, especially because it's a wallpaper. I like the use of the sky. The colors are very nice. Then the Enderman is kind of on the left third. It could be positioned a bit more to the left though, and this grass could have more space there on the right because the grass is kind of close to the edge and this is very away from the edge. I know you're trying to give some more space to the scarf here, but it could still go to the left because there's more mass on the right side of it, so you can move it more to the left. Then I like the fact that the lower line is here. Like, you can tell the image looks nice and you don't even know why. Like, this composition makes it look very nice. Plus the colors and stuff. Maybe the shadow could be a bit more blurred since the sky is a big, I'm not sure, say entity or something. The sky almost never gives off sharp shadow, so maybe just blur it a bit because it's still diffused. But I like the overall look of it. Plus the scarf, like it's not glitching, it's smooth looking. That's also a plus. What's with the resolution size? Jesus, that's a lot. It's even more than 4K. William Tube HD. Let's see, wink smiley face. Flatter. The donut thief coming soon. The background on the text is bright, and the text is also bright and glowing. Makes it very hard to read. Plus the default blocky font thing kind of is not working here. And some of the characters are very big, adds up to the confusion. And the lighting is nothing else than a simple point light in the middle. Like, that's really not how I do it. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you should use more lights from other sides. I know the main light source is probably here with the text, is how you imagined it, but it doesn't function as a wallpaper, it doesn't function as a nice, especially not as a trailer thing, like as you're trying it. It says coming soon, I'm guessing this has some sort of use to it. I would try more for the lighting with multiple lights, so it looks realistic. Plus the moon, using the fringe, the new fringe effect, there was really no need for that, just turn it off. It has a lot of contrast and the lighting is just poorly made. You did get everything in the composition though, so that's something. The wide angle is something I would not use. Smaller angle and move the camera back. And unless you're going for this effect of these three giants here, so it kind of adds up to it. I don't know. 17. Now follow Julfikar. Okay, I remember this guy. This is a Google Drive link. What the hell is this gonna do? I need permission. Request access. I'm not sure if I should facepalm or try to post it somewhere where you can share the link directly. Not that I have to request access to it first. NZ Shark, the burp. Okay, it's a render, so I can guess the quality because you always post in my Discord server and I know at what level you are. I definitely like the colors. The colors work nicely with each other, especially with the shadows and stuff. It looks like actual lighting, not some fake simulated thing. Like, the lighting looks pretty nice. The amount of glow in the background is just right, but maybe the composition, because this tree here can't decide whether I should take half of the image or 1/3 of the image, it's somewhere in between. I would move it back like so it only takes 1/3 and the bird would have the other third. This tree taking up half of the image is kind of bothering me. Colors do look nice though. Takehimura, Japanese boy. Instagram. This is an Instagram thing. Alright. Oh, I know who you are. You tag me in your posts. Yeah. This is a lot of contrast. And the creeper is almost not lit. Like it's monotone. Like there's no lights. Both faces are the same tone. Like there's no lighting here at all. Avoid this. The lighting should always be present. Maybe add some fill light or something. The contrast is too much and maybe the posing. This guy has no balance. I can't say composition because like other than that, I mean the composition doesn't look nice, but that might be just the Instagram's fault. But the contrast and the lighting. Lucky Larry. Let's see how lucky you really are. Posing. I mean like there is overlapping action, but this is just not working. The arm's kind of weirdish. Ja? Då är.
Hi, bitch.
Pojď ven s týmem. Udněmen bod prefotnut. That was unexpected. Alright. There is overlapping action to this, but the wobbling might be too much and the face isn't moving at all. I found it! My pride! You guys are just rude now. Sublimation. Delling Pilo Minecraft animated. What the what the hell was that? Like, look at this. Look at this dude. Face stretching, the head stretching. Like, I mean, it looks appealing. It's not even bad. I'm just amused by it. The arms are too much. Who walks like this? And the face is having weird expressions. I don't know. Like, it's kind of the motion is weird. The cricket sounds are a nice touch to my reaction here. What am I watching? I mean, the motion is kind of, I don't really know what to say about the motion. Something is off about it. Maybe a bit slow when they land and stuff, but I don't know. 22. Robbie Field. This is just a segment of an animation. I think I should add a new segment to this saying optional comment if you want to add a comment to your work because you all type something in here. This is meant for the... I'm gonna add a comment section here. Lighting is definitely going to change. P.S. You can't write anything but a link in the submit section. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I'm adding the comment section. You can thank Robbie Field for giving you the comment thing here. And the lighting's not that bad. I like the little wobbing when he walks. I mean, the arms were kind of weird, but the bobbing thing looks pretty nice. I like, that's a lot of appeal. Maybe some foot sliding, but that's hard, I get it. But still, try to practice. Oh, I like the water animation. Wait. That's very nice. That's a nice touch, like with the images thing. That's a nice idea thing, like creative. Also the... Wait, what? What happened with the rose here? I think you have 2 roses there, buddy. Decent, like with the camera angles and stuff. Nice touch. The lighting in the town, though, looks bad. I agree. She said it's gonna fix it. Yeah, okay, there's blood here. Yeah, it's pretty good. The motion and stuff. Maybe practice a bit. It's not 100% perfect, but then again, is anyone really 100% perfect? Fitraxpo. I'm gonna learn a new word today. Valentine's. Minecraft animation. This is all very fast. What would be my Valentine? Is this some weird style? Okay, there's not much motion, like, there's still. This guy is completely still, don't allow that. Were you the one who sent me the last Christmas animation? Like, 2 guys sing, I can recognize the skin here. No Valentines for you. Okay, he's gonna get buffed so he can get the girl or the guy, whatever this is. Take your flowers back! Okay, I like the idea, but the animation needs some practice, as well as lighting. Team Dimension 8, so am I reacting to a work from the entire animation team, or is this just what you like to call yourself? We'll see. Okay, I think this number 36 here is a lie, because I'm sure I had to throw away 3 or 4 of these now because of the second submission or links that just didn't work. I hate to disappoint you, but I can't do anything about it now. The Google Photos is your personal Google account, and I kinda need permission / I don't know what to even access that. It's me, Hosk. This trick with the lighting, which works. Yeah, the idea is pretty nice, and The way he builds. Oh, did you add all these blocks separately? Ah, my respects for you, man. Like that's a lot of pain. Ooh. Yeah, the animation looks very nice. Wait, I mean even the animation is not that bad. Like you have the animator title on my Discord server. What am I saying? This is pretty good. Yeah, with these blocks, man. First of all, it looks nice. Second of all, it must have been a pain in the ass. JH Mations. STFD meme. Alright, the lip sync is not really too good. I have seen enough. I decided that I should only comment on the lip sync because I don't know what to say about the second part. Had a lot of ease in and out transitions, strong ones. I like to keep my lip sync linear though because it looks very smooth. The mouth always tends to be moving and it looks nice actually. Those easy in and out make it slightly robotic and the teeth are too much. You're showing a lot of teeth. Alkide, my other boy. Love you, man. No homo. I said no homo, therefore I can say anything I want. Alkide always gives good content. I learned that with Looks Virginity video. Like, this is the first time I'm advertising someone else's work. But Looks Virginity. Man, it's funny. You should watch it. Like, seriously. This Enderman. Okay. Wait, was he floating? Dude, I expected more from you. Okay, I guess it's a meme. Yeah, because you didn't try for the walk. It's derpy-ish. Yeah, it's definitely a meme. Wait, I think I've seen this animation before somewhere. Yep. I've seen this. Is this the one animation with the Enderman stealing stuff? And you just remade it in a derpy way. Wait. Wait, no, that's something else. That's new, I didn't see this. Sorry for the lack of content. Oof. Working on a big project, we'll be making shorts, so that time channel won't be dead. Also, I made a Discord channel, check out the link below. Well, you know what to do, you know the title, I'm not gonna give you the link. I already advertised one of his videos. Oh, I put on my headphones wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an hour since I started recording, and I'm on 28. This is taking a lot of time. Pongo XD. Man, I forgot how exhausting making the system is. Alright, I'm gonna mute because of copyright, but this running cycle is very linear and slow. The background, the backflip looks pretty nice because of the arcs. The arc looks nice, but I think there was no in-between frames. Like he didn't even, as he's up, he should at least bend his body or the legs or something. Add an in-between frame for the legs. And this is not too bad, but the walking cycle is alright. It's stiff and linear still, and kind of slow at times. Less linear and try to keep faster tempo. Dark Clay GM. Send me a Twitter post. Twitter image, I guess. Lol, Nimi Katamura. Tagged Nimi, Skips, and mine-imator.
It's time to play. Who stole the drugs? Was it me?
Was it me?
It's him.
Hey, it's me.
Pink fairies everywhere.
Alright, meme. I like the meme. But the lip sync is not really... The lip sync needs to work. The body motion looks kind of weird, to be honest, but it's some sort of style because I've seen it a lot of times. I mean, it's not realistic, but it's a style, so I really can't say much about it. Oh, gotcha back! Woo! I don't even know what I'm doing. Erval and a heart. Is that for me? Is it your username? Is that for me? Ah, it is not your username. The heart was for me. Oh, that's Japanese. First word Japanese because of the hair and... Oh, wait, that's not bad, really. Wait a minute. Okay, so this... There's a lot of motion. The legs and stuff, like there's a lot of detail in this. He jumps up. And he extends here and then lands back down. Might be a bit overreacted still, but there's a lot of details, so I'm not even complaining. This is pretty good. And the piston falls down, he grabs onto the lamp, the arms are kind of sliding through, but how are you gonna animate this? This is pretty hard. So I have no comment on this. This maybe because he rotates very fast and then extends and then he suddenly stops rotating in midair. So maybe the rotation should be stretched more so the rotation speed is always kind of similar or the same. Grabs the pickaxe, also looks pretty nice as he twists it. This part here, I'm not sure what happened, the arm just goes through him or something, but yeah, the fall looks nice. Slow motion. Okay, so the only thing I'm bothered about is the flips. It goes up, doesn't rotate, then suddenly rotates very fast, and then stops rotating again. It's a form of exaggeration, but it's a bit too much. Like, if he does a flip, the rotation should kind of be stretched, so it rotates all the time, and not just at the parts of the flip it then stops. In real life, that would result you in landing on your face, because you rotate in the air, and then you can't just stop. You're still rotating, and 31. Septic. Alright, another one of my Discord boys. Dead Fantasy Formula. Oh, I've seen this. You've posted spoilers of this. I know what's coming. Okay, legs should be moving. I'm gonna mute this in case of the copyright strike. Legs should be moving more. There's a lot of blur, which makes it confusing. These scenes look very nice because of the posing and stuff is very decently made, I can say. And then this looks funny. And also, wait, I'm waiting for that one part. This looks kind of funny. It just looks like copy-pasted keyframes doing the same thing over. But yeah, nice touch for detail, as I said before. This looks very... I mean, the repetitive keyframes are what bothers me, but otherwise it looks pretty nice. Well done, Septic. Oh, I've done it again. Your boy's scientist kid. Show P. Is this like the sponsor or something? Wow. Oh, this is a commercial? Or what is this? My comment? Add more harsher motion, like it's all very smooth and polished. Add some more faster moves to it, maybe. Social media animations. Hi, YouTube! The dude here needs more motion. He is completely still. And what's with this Yi meme? Glitch Apple. Let's see what Glitch Apple has for me. Never mind, it's another one of these videos which I can't access. What's going on? Like, what is this? Genyu Arts, PS, music is not copyrighted. Alright, I'm gonna thank you for the warning, but if the music is copyrighted and I get a strike, I'm coming for you. Personal intro for myself. Needs lighting, because like this is all very dark and this is all one tone, as I've said before in this video. Needs some lighting. And the sound effect sounds like something very powerful happened, but nothing powerful really happened. Okay, so the moves are not that bad. Something is always happening. Being too smooth is not okay. Like, I would recommend you add more harsh motions, but for some reason it looks very, like, I don't know, appealing. Look at this guy. Wait for it. It's very smooth, I don't know why. And for the last submission for today, we have Ryder's Son, and he has sent me a GIF. Can I enlarge in this GIF? Guess not. Alright, so it's not too bad. There's a lot of motion, and the steps they take are kind of original-ish. I do see that you are afraid to animate too much steps, because making steps is hard, because you have to sync the character with the ground and stuff. But I do recommend you make more steps on the ground, because believe it or not, it makes the animation look more nice. There's too much contrast, like the sky is bright! And they are very dark. Maybe that's what I'm bothered about. But the steps, yeah, this is a personal tip here. I recommend you make more steps on the ground because it kind of increases the quality of the animation. I'll personally advise you to add more steps to it, but otherwise it looks pretty nice, like the motion and the overlap and stuff. So I believe this is all for the System episode 3. There is a link in the description waiting for you to submit your work. I believe it has the comment section here, so you can add an optional comment so you won't write it in the username thing. So thank you, Robbie Field, for suggesting it. But yes, this has been the System episode 3. I am encouraging you to submit, but sadly I can only accept 35 responses because you see, I took me more than an hour to animate this, and it's only 36 responses. Imagine how much time it would take me to make some more. Plus this video is, I'm guessing, very long. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And with that being said, Sharpwind out. Stay sharp.